YTPC, Fort Smoking Pipes here. Yeah, it's been a while. Yet again. Well, we get underway. Mr. Broggs, Amigo 51, Holly Bookshop. I haven't quit yet, Cane Rod. For those of you that was on the Cane Rod Live 2 weeks ago now, maybe. Um, you were informed that I'd spent a little time in the hospital, which I had. I had an ablation done. The irony of it was, I'm a electrical maintenance technician, and as it turns out, old Ford had a short in his heart. One he couldn't fix. I'm doing better. Actually, I have more energy than I've had in quite a long time. I didn't realize how much effect it had on me. I thought it was just the episodes that bothered me, but no, it affected several parts of my life. And I just didn't know it. Guess I was used to feeling that way. Kind of like turning up the heat on a pot of water with a frog in it. It won't jump out if you do it slow. So I'm told. Thought I'd shoot you a little video. I did have a list, an agenda. Was going to do a written piece of paper so that I could do a more fluidic presentation. But no, we're winging it yet again. It's kind of chilly here. See my breath without the smoke. But anyway, I was watching a TikTok video that had been transferred to YouTube, so now it's a YouTube short. I don't watch TikTok other than what transfers over to YouTube. Some young person was complaining about having to work 8 hours a day. Said it wasn't fair. Said they can't have no fun. That all the necessities like food and housing should be provided. Well, they're welcome to their opinion. I just think about all the farmers and homesteaders and stuff back in the building of this country, the building of any country. They work sun up to sundown just to put food on the table, keep the house warm, keep the house up, defend the house. Never worried about a 40-hour week job. Yes, it's a grind. Yes, it's meant to be unpleasant. It's work. I was raised, don't work, you don't eat. Some of you the same age, live in a different area. Maybe it wasn't that way. I get it. Generation before me, it was that way almost anywhere. I do believe in charity, though. will help a man or a woman when they're down. I like the saying, you could give them a fish and they'll eat for a day. Teach them how to fish and they'll eat for a lifetime. That's what I believe in. Don't do it for me, just show me how. Of course, these are all my own beliefs. You're welcome to yours. Doesn't affect me one way or another. Doing a little reading today. King Solomon once said, there's nothing new under the sun. He's right. In my 50 plus years around the trips around the sun, it's not new. There's new ways of doing it, and we define it differently. We give it different names. It's all the same. It's just a journey from here to there. You got two choices. One, your destination. Two, how you're going to get there. In all my, I wouldn't say infinite wisdom, because Lord knows I ain't got it, but in all my dealings, I found out treating other people the very best I can is the best choice on how to get through this journey. Can't buy happiness. Can't steal happiness. Happiness starts in this, right here in the heart. And you can't stop working for it either. You sit down and do nothing, you won't be happy. You think you will be. At the end of a 40 plus hour week, 60-hour week, you think sitting down and doing nothing is the greatest thing in the world. For a short minute it is, till it's not. Some brethren of mine have already passed away. They retired, done nothing, then died. I don't know if we're programmed to it. It's kind of harsh words, but everybody works for retirement, so they can do nothing. Bad idea. Do less. Do less of the things you don't like. But always, always, if your health permits it, do something. Because the minute that you lay down and stop movement, stop having a purpose, you won't wake up one day. And they'll be sooner than you expect because you did nothing. This next thing I'm guilty of just as much as anybody else. Being comfortable. Pretty hefty old fella. I lost a lot of weight at one point. Went on night shift, gained it all back. I love some air conditioning. he's starting to think being too comfortable, not being a little hungry once in a while, not getting out in the elements and doing things like I used to, taking its toll on me. You tell there's an old boy that's got a book out about it. I forget what he named it. I heard it on Mike Rose podcast. Something along the lines of being too comfortable. Actually wants you to talks about you getting out and doing things that are uncomfortable. It's healthier. I'll lend a little weight to it. Don't know that I fully believe it, but like any good pessimist or scientist, you weigh the outcome, you weigh the input, then you make a judgment call on it. And I know that's not scientific theory. I forget exactly how it's stated. I read it once. I was taught it once. There's a difference between education and wisdom. You survive on knowledge, education, when you're younger until you've earned the wisdom to apply it. You can have all the education in the world and be the biggest idiot that the world's ever seen because you don't have the wisdom to use the education that you acquired. You can't be given either. Point being, a meme that I just seen, I love to death. We used to think ignorance was a lack of access to information. Nope, that wasn't true. Google's at our fingertips and we still have it. The meme was funnier. I would hazard a guess the ability to Google anything has led to more ignorance. Why do I need to know it? All I got to do is Google it. Look it up. Right in the palm of your hand. Well, I enjoy this media that we share in these rare moments these days that I make a video or watch your video. Some days it seems like it's created more heartache than it did good. The people that are addicted to the likes, the thumbs up. Trips the endorphins in their brain, gives them a short high for a few minutes till it wears off. And you're out there doing selfies, falling off the side of mountains, bridges, just for one more like. Something we didn't have before we had social media. It's got its positives. Stay in communication with the family. Long ways off. Send them a video. Send a video to my grandson. I now have two. A year ago this time I had none. Now one's about to turn a year old and one was just born. Old Ford's happier than a lark. Can't wait to take them fishing. I don't know if y'all can hear the coyotes. They're starting to sing early tonight. No, my old dog can hear it. Wonder if he's gonna get in and start singing with them here in a minute. Boy, wouldn't that be a treat? Well, I'm down the bottom of this pipe, and I rambled on to you good folks for about 15 plus minutes. Thanks for stopping by. Don't be afraid to stop in again. Go ahead and leave me a message. I get time, I'll get back to you. I try to talk to everybody, just out of respect. If you got time for me, I got time for you. YTBC, y'all be safe out there. 04 signing out.